Hey Campoholics, we've been full-timing for about 2.5 years now, and we're going to show you our 395 Momentum and what it looks like after 2.5 years of full-timing.
Here we go.
I'm Missy.
I'm Mike.
And we're the Campoholics!
Alright, so we've been full-timing in this unit for about 2.5 years now. We thought we'd give you an idea of what our unit looks like. It's some of the changes we have made to this unit, both structurally and what?
Cosmetically.
Yes. So I'll take you outside, show you some of the things I've done outside, and Missy's going to give you a tour of the inside, what we've done, and just to make it our home, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
As we're sitting here in 85-degree sunny weather in Wauchula in our snowbird location. So
yeah,
it was a better day. This was probably the best day because we needed to get it done while it's halfway clean. Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Of course, Missy spent 4 hours cleaning it up, right? Getting prepping for this shoot.
I didn't spend 4 hours.
4, okay. But anyways, a beautiful day here. Beautiful day here in sunny South Florida, South Central Florida, at our snowbird location at Crystal Lake Village.
Yep.
So let's get started. I'm going to take you for a little tour of the outside, some of the things we've done, and then Missy's going to bring you inside and show you some of the things we've done in here. And it'll give you an overall feel of what a grand design looks like after 2.5 years of full time. You're going to notice that everything looks great.
Yeah, we've had it 3 years, but we've been in it for a little over, just over 2.
Yep, just over two years, 2.5 years of full-time life.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Before we go in, let me show you some of the things we have done on the outside as far as upgrades to our Momentum, and we'll start with the pin box. So we elected for the Kurt Air Ride, and let me tell you, this thing has been a smooth transition, to say the least. So you can watch the video, the install video, and I'll post a link to it right up here. Down here, of course, we have our Cummins generator, and that's a 5,500 watt generator, and it is supplied by 2 25-gallon gas tanks in the back of the Momentum, and I'm sorry, the 30-gallon tanks in the back of the Momentum, and this thing will run, it'll burn about half gallon an hour, and we use this a lot when we're harvest hosting, but now we've upgraded to Enduro powered batteries. That's right, we have 2 300 amp hour batteries in here. We put another solar panel on, and this will enable us to boondock and still have enough power to run the CPAP at night, or run the fridge, or run the microwave. And we added another solar panel on top, so we have 2 300 watt solar panels feeding those 2 300 watt or 300 amp hour batteries. So those are the 2 big upgrades we've done on the exterior of the unit. And we've also added the Lippert solid steps. You can see that video right up here. We had the motorized steps on there, but the width of the steps were not wide enough. I would hit the side of the step rail and slide off, so we've done away with that, and we put in the solid steps. The screen defender, the pet screen, of course, the screen shot so the door shuts by itself, and we've also installed the Lippert screen assist, so you do not have, if your hands are full, you just strike this bar anywhere on this bar and the screen door opens. And of course our pop socket as a doorknob to activate the slide here on the screen door. We installed the Lippert thin shade in our unit, and of course a pet inside placard so people can see it from the outside with our phone numbers on it. We went with the Blink doorbell system and cameras, so we have cameras mounted around the RV. We have one up here on the hitch, mounted there on the hitch. We have, of course, the camera there, and coming down here we have the doorbell camera here, and we have a camera up there in the awning, and we have one on the deck that we place out if we need to. It goes up there beside the backup camera. That gives us a nice 360 or 180 rather of the actual campsite. And of course you have the Carefree Easy Zip Locker. It really blocks out a lot of sunshine. It says it blocks out about 80% of the rays. We have it on here, and we put it on the back awning, and it's been a game changer as far as the temperatures of the interior of the camper. When you're blocking out the thermal part of the sun, you're keeping your camper cooler. So we do love the Carefree Easy Zip Blocker. All right, coming down the side of our unit here, what we've done on the back is we also put a Carefree Easy Zip Locker up there. In this scenario, well, it's not practical because we can't get the screen all the way out there because of our storage center, but it still acts like a sun visor, keeping the sunlight off the unit. We added this MoreRide handrail. Look at that. That's a nice feature that MoreRide has invented and put out, so that's pretty cool. Down below we've added Lippert 8,000-pound axles and disc brakes. Big improvement when you're riding up and down the Rocky Mountain roads.
Alright, Campoholics, here is our home.
It's a 2020, by the way.
2020 395M, right before they changed to the new floor plan. So we have a little bit of a different kitchen than what you're going to see on if you go looking for this rig now. So here's my kitchen. I've done a few modifications by adding some bar stools, a cutting board, so I had some more counter space. But other than that, I haven't had to really do anything in here. Added a couple racks to help with storage of things. But for the most part, we didn't really make any changes in the kitchen. I like my kitchen. I know this cabinetry pulls out. If you remember, if you saw this video before, this pulls out. So I feel like I have plenty of space to work. We spend most of our time outside anyway, cooking, but I do some things in here. But it's yeah, we haven't really done anything in here in the kitchen part, to be honest. So other than just the bar stools to add some extra seating and that. So into the living space, probably the biggest thing that we changed is we took out the dining room table. We took out the dining room table last year in Florida, in Ocala.
2 years ago.
2 years ago? I don't remember when we took it out.
2 years ago.
2 years ago we took it out. It really opened up the floor space here. We recently just took out the carpet and put linoleum in, and now it's just one seamless. You don't notice the separation of the rooms. We
your valances
took down the valances, however people say them. We just did do that about a couple weeks ago. I put the curtains up. I'm still trying to adjust to the curtains. I like the curtains. They just look so different in here now. I like the hominess feel, but I still can't. I don't know. There's just something about them yet still. We upgraded to a smart 50-inch TV. That was one thing that we did so that we could stream a little bit better. Rugs, same rugs that we've had. We've had these for over 3 years. These are the Ruggables. They've worn very well.
They're machine washable, right?
Machine washable, yep, machine washable. So they helped with the dogs and catching the dirt. But not too much else out here. Did we make any changes? You can see.
Talk about the pantry or anything in
We
there?
did not do anything in the. I just said that we didn't do anything in the pantry.
Oh, she just said that.
Yeah, we haven't done anything. We didn't make any changes. No shelving. We've just kind of managed. This has, I guess, would be the new storage piece because I don't ever use this oven. I like the oven, but because I have convection, that's what we end up using.
Now, people have asked in previous videos about that up there. What do you use to hold all that down? We don't put that stuff away when we're riding.
Nope.
So
it's command strips, and then some of it is Gorilla tape. But nope. So don't mess with that either.
And then that sign was put up with.
That sign's been up there. But that was permanent Gorilla tape. So whoever buys this rig when we sell it, is getting that
You're
sign.
getting a free sign with it.
Yeah.
So
those
up there.
have been there for three years as well. They're just command stripped with ribbon, I guess.
Now you put the white backing on there because
it scratched when things would fall. It would scratch this. So I just put this as white contact paper It just helps keep that from getting scratched.
Okay.
We just put a curtain up there over the attic. We're not showing that because that's where everything that we own is in there.
Right.
Junk.
Which is the bunk area.
The bunk area, yep.
So we have what? Well, got the Starlink.
We had the Starlink, which has made a huge difference in how we operate daily functions. It's nice not having to worry about it. But that's about it in our main living kitchen area. Very pleased with this floor plan still to this day. I think we have nothing's wrong with the furniture. I think we have this little piece broke here to hold the table, but everything else is held up very well as far as I'm concerned. I feel like it has. Yeah. So coming into the garage, this is probably where we made the biggest changes, I guess. You want to turn the air off? Or can you talk? Can you hear?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
All right.
hear.
We put.
Rope.
Uh-oh.
Soapy feet.
Soapy feet. We did put a piece of carpet down here to help cozy this up and just look a little bit. I liked it, and it makes a huge difference in the winter time for this floor. It really does.
Yeah, as far as the insulation factor.
Insulation.
Now we do roll it up and
Yeah.
put it beside the smart car.
Yeah.
When we bring the smart car in here, all this stuff gets packed away.
Yeah.
And we roll the carpet up and to pull the smart car in here.
The bourbon cabinet, I'm not sure I'm pretty sure it was here. Yeah, we've had that. That was where we even left home.
Yep.
It's not changed. It might have gotten a little bit fuller since we.
Now look, it's starting to look bare to me.
Well, I think it's fine. I just think it's 100% fine. We added this to put our Lippert bag chairs in when we're traveling. Michael throws, I think it holds 2 of them up there.
Yeah, I just wanted a little bit of extra storage. I'm trying to figure out how to utilize the area for extra storage.
Yeah, we're still not done out here. We got a lot of stuff we need to figure out.
So what I did, I just put the J hooks into the wall studs up there and got a cargo net, and we'll throw the bag chairs up there for storage. When
we're constantly on the lookout for. And I've got one in my Amazon cart, an over the washer thing, just for like stuff like this and laundry detergent.
Now, mind you, this is full-time life. We live in here.
So, we used the bathroom. I can use it with no problem. But I did have to add these because if anybody knows, oh look, you left the price tag on your hat. You've been walking around with it. Michael's his hat obsession. So we have these hanging in here. This is where they pretty much stay. I'm the only one that probably uses the second bathroom. No modifications, except that we did take the window box down and put a curtain up in there. We did do that. Nothing's changed in that bathroom at all. We added the washer dryer, which I think we already had done that.
Yeah,
it has a little dent in it. We had a little accident. This bamboo table was up on the bed and we forgot to strap it down. Thankfully, the car was right here. Like it hit this and landed perfectly. We didn't even know what it was for a couple hours. Like, what made this dent?
Right.
And then we saw the table and like, oh, that table was up there. Thankfully, it didn't go through the hood of the car. Still super happy with my GE washer dryer combo, even with the dent.
It's ventless.
It's ventless.
So we did not have to drill a hole in the wall.
Still happy with that. We've added some hooks for more hats. As you see, is still an issue. We did take out the Happy Jack system. We have a video on that we took that out. So now this bed comes all the way down to where this fire extinguisher is.
Yeah,
so we don't have to carry the ladders.
Yeah, we removed the benches from the Happy Jack system, took the bed off the actual bracket that it was originally on, and stuck it on the bench bracket. So now this travels all the way to the floor. You don't need a ladder to get into the bed. So we use the bed for guests when they come over and spend the night. We'll put the bed down, but otherwise, this is how it looks.
And we lower it down. I always lower it a little bit because in this model, the AC is there, which now I know that they've moved it forward, but it's fine all the way up. Oh, I got helmets up there because I took the stuff down. But it's fine all the way up. I just like to bring it down just a little bit. So let's hung some thermal curtains here, which makes a huge difference. This, as much as we love this deck, when the sun beats in here, it really makes a big difference. So these give us a lot of privacy and protection from the elements.
Yeah, the thermal curtains.
We also put a little, doesn't do anything besides make noise when you open it. And at night you can make it do an automatic, like this terrible sounding. So if anything, it just alerts us. Nothing different out here.
But this is the happy place.
Yep, this is where we kind of hang out here. He's done you did some rhino covering on this deck. But that's about it out here.
Yeah, I took rhino bed liner and covered the deck, redid it,
and that's where
recaulked it, resealed it.
Hang the things out here to not have to use the dryer.
But we do bring the deck up, and again, when it rains, if we know it's going to rain, I'll put the deck up just as preventive maintenance.
So I use this is my Lippert table back here. This is kind of where I end up working, which I like. But we can't do anything permanent because we put the car in here. So everything has to be able to be folded up and put down. So this is kind of how it looks most of the time. The dog bed usually comes out here with us. But
hung a little coat rack there.
Yeah, a little coat rack. The ice machine goes up there when we're not using it. But it's a functionable space. It's still, it's got more, we need some type of storage. We're still trying to figure out when we're in it that can be used when the car's in it. Like something, like one of those over the toilet shelf things maybe here. I don't know, we gotta figure that out. Of course, dehumidifiers. But that's it out there. Super happy with the toy hauler situation. Super happy with. I sometimes feel like it becomes a dump all, but I think you have that in sticks and bricks. You have a house or a room that's a dump all. So, let me let this little puppy in here because he's crying.
No.
Go, go, go.
Buzz!
That's a new addition.
Yes.
Buzz is a new addition.
Our boy Echo passed away around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We got Echo last March. Buzz last March.
Yeah.
So
he's pretty good. And then of course we did these Lippert products here. You know, put a hook and eye here. This was mainly for when the grandbaby's here that she can't push this door open. Mm-hmm. Hung a key rack up because the keys, you don't have any good dumping station here. So this only sits out for a couple days and we make ice, we put it away, make some ice, put it away. Because I don't like the look of it. So coming on up here, nothing. I haven't painted, I haven't done anything.
We tried wallpaper in the bathroom.
Which we're gonna try that again. Because everybody else says it stays up. I think ours just because we went to New York and it sat for a few months. Honestly, nothing in here. Yeah, no, nothing in here.
Nothing in here has changed.
Nothing in here has changed. We're happy with this bathroom.
Yep.
I think I might put some baskets in the shower. We've talked about removing the shower door. We go back and forth on that. I hate cleaning the tracks. I use my Gabe's Pride cleaner and my brush and it works good, but then in 2 or 3 days it's crappy again. So stop, we're not playing. We're not playing.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, this one's wrong.
He is a buzzkill. Okay,
Yeah.
Going to the bedroom.
So in the bedroom, the only upgrade in here has been the mattress. And we took off the curtain box and then I hung curtains here. We still get too much light in here, even with this blind down. Hush it! Other than that, nothing in here. Oh, well, I guess I gotta show my closets. Don't talk about the rooms. We just added these Amazon boxes for storage, but that's it. Okay,
Put some
that's enough of that.
reflectives in there.
Enough of that.
Here's mine. Boop, look at that. My t-shirts. Again, there's Amazon boxes to create shelving in there. So lift this up.
No.
Lift this up. Yeah.
No.
I had to put heavier struts on here to hold the bed up. So these 135-pound struts I put on
Okay,
here.
that's enough of this.
So
That's enough. That's
yep.
enough.
So I had to. You could even go as high as 150-pound struts, which I probably should have done, but the bed does stay up.
Yeah. If not, I still have my prop stick. Nope. Love having the bed, as I started to say, in the nose of the cap or the nose of the rig, whatever you want to call it. Love the insulation. There's no sound. I don't think I'll ever sleep in a box again.
No.
I would give up the space in the bedroom to have the insulation, the sound, deafening, whatever you want to call it. I don't know that I'll ever sleep what I consider sleeping outside.
Now you don't hear the outside as much as you do when the bed was in the slide.
And I don't feel like it's cold or hot. Like, you know, when we had our reflection, it was always, I felt like it was always hot in the box.
Yes, hot in the box.
So, throw this ball at this dog. Get it. Yeah.
Dual pane windows is, from our experience now, 2.5 years of full time, and they are a must.
We did add these magnet door.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
So they help hold the door back. Because even though you might think you're level, you're not always level. And I did put this shelf liner. It's not so not even. This padded to help block out the light. Now I think the most of the doors are solid doors. So we like it dark. We like it dark in here when we're sleeping.
Yes.
But no, other than that, added a few extra smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. But I'm happy with it. I feel like if I want to make a change, I'll just change the bedspread and the curtains. I like this gray color. So yeah, so we've adapted very well to being in here. There's, like you say, we live in it, so the storage, like under the bed, it's a little embarrassing, kind of. But no, for the most part, this is it. Wooden chain. Hey! That's not to bite on! What the heck? What's wrong with you? Got 966 toys and you want to bite on the handle.
So when the camera comes on, he gets stupid.
He does. He totally does. Get it, whatever you want out of there.
So talk about toy hauler life and RVing full time, and would you do it again? In my opinion, yes, I would stick with a toy hauler. As much as we are envious of a Solitude or any big residential unit.
It's just, yeah. The toy hauler, only reason the toy hauler makes sense is not having to drive Pearl sitting out there. So unless I wanted to constantly follow behind Michael, then we always have to have a toy hauler until we stop traveling as much. But we're still, you know, with Lippert ambassadors and Grand Design influencers, impact team, we're busy. So we like the smart car to bounce around town in. But I do love the residential feel of a Solitude. There's a lot to say about that. But no, I think a toy hauler suits our needs with the dog, with what we're doing right now. Would I do it again? Yes, I will do it. I will continue to do it. I wish that we could figure out a way to, in this toy hauler, have better storage. That's the one thing I like. That's the one disadvantage to the toy hauler. I think you're much more in tune to any noise that you hear now that you're a full-timer. Like, is something breaking? Is something leaking? I feel like I'm constantly, is this supposed to be like this?
Yep. Our recent upgrade is the Enduro batteries. We went with Enduro batteries. We worked a deal with them. They provided us with two 300 amp hour batteries, and a new converter, and a solar charger, and another solar panel. The purpose of it was, we go from place to place. We'll stop as we go from campground to campground, we'll make stops on long travel days. We harvest host a lot. I'm a CPAPper, so your 110 outlets don't always work, or just off the batteries, or your 12 volt battery won't last long, so we would have to run a generator. But now with the addition of these two 300 amp hour batteries, we can go a couple days without having to recharge, period. But it's just going to get us through the nights.
And that's it. We wanted to be able to get up, make coffee, throw a breakfast sandwich in the microwave, charge up the phones, and be on the road. We also didn't want, we know the batteries are expensive. So we wanted something to show that you can do it and not go, spend a fortune. But we're excited about that. That's going to provide a lot, and because the cost of fuel and trying to get this toy hauler in some locations to get gas. So we're excited about that possibility there too. So.
Yes. So this is our Grand Design Momentum 395M. It was built in October of 19. We actually ordered this at the Hershey Show.
We do have one.
You can see all those videos in our on our YouTube channel right here. All right, folks. Thanks for watching.
Comment below and let us know what you think of the changes that we've made. Any other suggestions, especially some of the storage issues that we're still having in a toy hauler. But overall, you can see this rig has held up. We've been very happy with the quality of the build, everything. We can't say enough about the Grand Design and the integrity of the build. So, but yeah, let us know what you thought of our changes, and if you have any other suggestions that may help. We're always looking for things that we can improve upon.
Right, and post your questions below if you have any questions about full-time life or what it's like, travel days, whatever it may be. If you're curious, if you're thinking about hopping on board full-time, post your questions below.
Or just long-term wintering,
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. And
see you on the road.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
We're at a rally.
Maybe at a rally near you.
Bye.
Bye.